any supporting material in the discharge of its mandate. Now, a disciplinary committee and wakasa se ye de krata ba betu nanim na krata ni fi party fo bi ho a e kire se Honorable Ken Ohine Japan akeka kansem bebre ya se party na hwe ya ebegu party nanim ase.
Visionless, endless government, settings are banned. NDC concept party, reality show are banned. 419 are banned. Kurasi 4 are banned. Visionless, endless government, settings are banned. NDC concept party, reality show are banned. Ghanaians are demanding you get to work. Ghanaians are demanding you get to work. Nanso duma kakrabi yemman penko so enya kasane bo shenkwa mahama cares by force legacy 1 million quotas failed. Women's bank has failed. Automatic posting failed. And failed again. All out big failure. Kokon kitin kiti what's a joke? Free speech is down the drain. Oi ajuma ura ajagu trainee allowance heritage and our source. Ghana is our own land. What a priceless heritage. Ghanaians are demanding you get to work. Ghanaians are demanding you get to work. Ghanaians are demanding you get to work.
All right. Echefo mame ma adwo emu akwaba emfamra Greaterone studios wadaroma wabaswa na wa subscribe na wa like na wa share enso ede ama afoforo. Tell your friend to tell your friend say Greaterone studios ya tenase Ghana and some politics na sorti ni nyina no aha ana wonsa ebeka ne ye kan said ye tie yemfa bi enka ho ane ye ntibi so emfa emfrimo ene eye wukuada osana abosomeda a etoso eye edu enkro ewo afi empimienu ne aduenu ensia ni mu ene ya tenase Ghana nsem no edoso ye tenase si enyantoboase ede ma obi biara abeba so ne wo che Ghana nsem se de sitie wo mo ni Ghana ha no wo won krofo man so edi wo mo nkwi ni nyina yesre otwedi ampo nyankopon na adom ne na homobro no ede ma mu nyina se yasom nyina mo so nyasa hia mu se ba akofo ma se de etwere no e kan da bia no ene de wabaso a wada oruma fi na ye wo first time a wo de baso na wa subscribe de ama ye bebre na ye mfonso wa subscribe na enso na wasan aboso biem na wasan ye from da bi menye say mistake no subscribe na ka ho once again o subscribe and san subscribe biem anytime wa bete subscribe ni biem san subscribe biem yemfa Ghana ensem ne embrawo ene nipa wo edandwani mu ase no ye doso ye papa free say ene ensem na no ohye say ye trans say na ye ba say ya na etese Ghana ensem bi akoso na ensem akoso ni nyina no yen ya ne ye beka Ghana yen ya de ya nka mu asem a obi antimi enka enti yen ya ye beka ye Ghana mu ensem yen koka obi ade yen free Ghana koka Burkina asem yen free ho Ghana asem ne ye ka ahaya ne ye to aba ahaya asem ne ye beka ti wo ye ti bonkoso beji tumi na wontimi ni tumi ni ye ema say Ghana fo ho ntona ye ba se ya mekia no ntum ye nya nkrofo bi a wo selfish interest ehu hia wo na sikadie hu na hia wo no me de ti wo man mu se wo man no ye nya sa nkrofo ni bi tida bia de wo no ye danya me ase se wa me nya nkwane ahoden wabaso a na wa subscribe na wa like midin ede na da kedua ene ukuo yi otwadi ampo nyankopɔ adum nti ya tenasi enkukuo de ebe pale ne ma midin ede na kedua once again 7 ana afi kwadwo nana yaw ana afi champion jezi ana afi ne twin brother ono so aba besra ye wa hase a enye ize kra na fia aye full park ensembei ana ebu adencheche ewo ye man Ghana hase why you late to the sense ensem ahodo a ekoso ewo ye man Ghana hase no anu odin yie pa na ensembei senior pia bonten na mami yes achefo de ekoso ewo ye my Ghana no anu odin ye papa yanka hwana na beka na me no kasai Kennedy akomprako a Japan Kennedy akomprako a Japan Kennedy akomprako a Japan maboni dim prensa me no kasai obekai say ye de ne ko eye disciplinary committee fo anim obekai ena me no kasai redos no ababonten yes ake Kennedy akomprako a Japan anasi yen sake no empanifo bi din apie monte so no Kennedy tie wo bia nanum nam so obeba wanum tena honum ye twoto akonwa atefo obekaye a eye Chairman Bernard Antwibo siako Chairman Wontumi Chairman Asante Reje Yamedia so me no kasa ye de amakoka ye tu nase akonwa ene ye de adrede oso ope ayi wo ensanwam no de message enam ene wo kokopie mu ewo Accra High Court ni mpanifo kokopie mu akwa sisei ye de be no ema no anase yamfa be no ama Chairman Wontumi ensama hodo bebre ana ekoso eka ho enrada anedom kuma ewo mra hyebedwafie led by Alexander Afenyo Marking afutum na hyebedwani ene enra wo gina sempie ni apaso de ton centrafo anim se dabi samijamfi sika wa hore ewo gold board yes IMF de abetu dwa se eka wabo eye 22 billion eba ebi se 1.7 billion ni ade se ye ka de a ene ye senkasem bia ni ho de omo ka ne ye nokre atefo ade chi ya pe samijamfi enso ababe grant interview samijamfi ababe grant no wa ababe kan sembi esa Fenyo Marking so emla bonten if said your work no say IMF de ababonten ababe ka se omo de ka ene ade na omo aboka what the proof e de abamonten so ye bedi no so ho enkomo e wo ha sei me no kasa sisi ai ade ba ko a the base Kennedy akompra kwaja po ene ne nsama beto emonten so said NPP disciplinary committee ni ade e wanima de ja twen midimu nkiremu e bebrew abrantie anasa pani opani miso abrantie akwa mu ade kedua maye me college me nkasa biem opani wa bone bra e wo Ghana ha Kennedy asem na me kan na the best for hwe na omo so wono na omo de bema no ba wo hwemu a Ashanti region omutu abani wieye no opani ba ko a Kennedy akompra kwaja po campaign wo dimu tintima pa ayo opani ba ko ye frɛ no Dwantoa wono na me no kasai Ashanti region wo ye first vice chairman wo yiko kafiri ho a wo pani ana e wo hono mu biem na ensem aba beto dwa any research aba monteso ni ade se wa wonya research ni bi na to the base mu na di nsehunu a no wasua bi yie to the sense say Kennedy supporters omo ko election ewo NPP mu nyina regional election no omu nyina na di nkunim yes bebre na di nkunim enti te say the base no munya study ti study amodi ko isa na amodi be ko a ene e danta masene ma atefo ukokopie mu ewo enkna pomponi mantama Greater Accra ana mekan opani a wodi nkunim wo NPP regional chairman election ni mu no okoboy me no kasai waba monte so ababa be kasa say dientia Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia eko election no internal election no one time na chi no or the secret ababonten ababa be chirem dientia one supporto eye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ye wie no nsem be na ono so edi tudwa etefo ensam ne de wotwe hunwi bebrebe attorney general deputy attorney general eye side me no kasai de waye brief ewo Chairman Wontumi ekesi ne ho eye onim asam se onim so de na Chairman Wontumi ekesi a wokope eye be no ene ade no ya reject ni pay ne ade na wonim enkrofo bebre kasa se na da omo Chairman Wontumi wadansa wam no omunim se NPP national election no okobia na anu opani omo edi ni be akwakwasa eye ahini me bosome da etoso dunum me cha October na anu se NPP national chairmanship race ne so no wonim se eye ahini me bosome da etoso miensa no ene Chairman Wontumi ayaka yes enti nkrofo bebre kasa ho na be ne ba monte so se Chairman Wontumi okwakope be ni asinyame ya adoma eye 15th October ana afei omo nsanfa ne mra anasa omo mra Accra High Court na omo hu ba bia susuan ede bode ho no ebefa no atiefo ensem aba monte so ne doso Chairman Wontumi emofra no yes omo kasa na titafo no kasa wo ho ene kwato ensem asi ye ne de pantoma edoso saa na me de oba asantima mu a me no kasa sisi ai ya busa chama Canada akompra kwa Japan ne big fan kase pa o support Canada Japan ya busa ne se wa wini Canada akompra kwa Japan ene nkrofo enim se wo support na sisi ai a wa beji tumi ewo NPP mu ubeko the base ana unko the base ana adwuma no obeye ne se because na support Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ana Kennedy so ye nim ba bia ne stand say wogina asesi a disciplinary committee e de result ababonten a wonu ankasa ni station eno omo kenkan book ne se enye easy ensam de ensam wo papa entiatiefo obaso na wa subscribe wa mame na wa share eso de amame sorry se ne de edoso ba tiefo ye na ye ho kakra bi mra ye ba ensam ni nyina ye de ni nyina beto anim adija samija video Kennedy dio wade the best dio ye no aha no masa no ko yemfiu yabo yemfi taduku wontimi mfa wo NPP sem ene wo NDC sem ene wo the best sem emfa mesere ye rege dabi eye Ghana first enti wonni Ghana koma don't come near because oba milika wo de be kono ayese baifu a waye mistake no akowura asole dem odi milika na no odi apie because of na ehye atiefo ye da ye ho abaiba ya beken kan se twere konkron e de ama ye na ye homla ye na la ya asase ni All right, for Yadawasi, say when you're brand watching Greaterone Studios, aha, and you're number one, a year politics, the bar, Yanni, a can said yet, yan Fabin Kaho, and a yan TB so enfant film. Yamin Slow, now when you're cassia, no man, near man, to 2 years to the sunset, Bible crown will be all yard upon one shidano. Yes, men could Tibon cost of one. Yes, Tibon cost of 1 pagan a year and could do a mochi, Dabby, who could do a mochi abayan fonso, and will be a solia. NPP and NDC no de na hokodon to the sense e ho ne obenya sikadie atiefo yanko yanimwe obeka sa Canada akompra kwa Japan NPP fo se wakwa akoka sem a wonko yenka afali military hospital wode na no akwa akoka yemine okasa chama bute ana adwuma be kwa wieye ahini me boso me da toso miensa wo ba manteso be kasa ma me de ba betu dwade ma wo me ne okasa okase Canada akompra kwa Japan de so mo antimi anwi a wo mo beto abade ayi wo mo eye ahini me boso me da October boso me da etoso miensa no omo no ba Canada eye disciplinary committee results na beba no omo de betu dwa na ye wo mo ani etitia ne kokko hu se ade na beto dwa na aliki na dentia aliki ama Canada akompra kwa Japan ni station eye na 2 TV omo kan wasema ya nkrofo bebre enwanwan se disciplinary committee result omo de bae no omo amfa anto abonten omo de kokko ma Canada akompra kwa Japan na nkasa omo de kokko share ne nsam 101 ayeda na result ne eba abonten NPP fo busa me no na tema office wo mo office wo ya ne mo na te wo enti do mu ya ne se Canada nkrofo no ekekan ne sa Arabic keka mu nsam na ensam disciplinary committee ensam omo de ababonten efa Canada de no tie si ebesaki no siensa aki no tie one ayese eniema ma Canada yam hye no ema minim se ni yam hye no na beto abonten ma na tuufo ne fa kogina na 2 TV kenka de amtimi nkyere because edia apia fudi mu ene ewu atimi ba wanum ti enye we na Canada ne na kwaba ya so spell politics na me ya na mu ani na ho obebu obuga too much tina maka cho sa election ya kwanu obi di sinu wantwa ne ya tu wi a ya beye muawano party ba ko mese no ya beta bo ba ye kura ka ho na ade tena ho atiefo na 2 TV nsa aka eye disciplinary committee result no na ye yi Canada di ana ye yi na di yankoni yankotie wo mo ankwasa nsem amode eye eye amane mra back sade be ye be start na obi abeti ase yankoni yankotie mla ensem ne doso ma wutumi dia obi bia ho yentimla
ona ne ya na wo mu ebusa se honorable Ken ohine Japan abeto odwa se wabeye interview ewa ha afei ne birthday so osan ka asem foforo e ma ne kokoye se wakasa tia party no it is a sign that here the ayen konkotwena so na me no e kase niama wodo a ekoso e wo Ghana ha na nyansem ketewa. We saw some of the new patriotic party executives are one more catcher Ghana for said they have given the disciplinary committee 2 weeks ultimatum, said they should take action against Honorable Ken Ohene Ejapon. Now, sir, what do you need a new patriotic party disciplinary committee? One more answer can crater be ya crater and one more chess. Nipa bi a wo NPP party nim na atworo e de aba na ye betra e kan e ebusa pani bi se minority that is minority members of parliament on the ticket of NPP ebinom akabom atworo petition e de aba o se dabi bibia sansi na ye ankrankrofuo bi a wo mo edo party no e no mo de e bae now yetumre ye bekire usie wo hu sene a etie me pacho fa first document fa 2 team ne so emame na yenin komo correct eti eno na edaso yi ore and matters for the party and raise issues which in the views of the petitioners call for consideration under the party's constitution and established procedures. Pursuant to the provisions of the party's constitution and established procedures, the National Council has referred these petitions to the disciplinary committee for consideration in accordance with the party's disciplinary process. The committee is committed to conducting its work fairly, impartially, and in accordance with the principles of natural justice. We therefore consider it both necessary and appropriate to afford you the opportunity to respond to the matters raised in the petitions, to provide any clarification, explanation, comment, or other information you consider relevant to its consideration of the issues raised. For the avoidance of doubt, the committee has not reached any findings in relation to the matters contained in the petitions. The committee's role is to receive and consider all relevant information placed before it and to ensure that any conclusions reached are informed by due process and fair consideration of all relevant material. Copies of these petitions referred to the committee are enclosed for your attention and consideration. You are hereby requested to submit a written response to the petitions together with any document, records, or materials upon which you wish to rely within 7 days of receipt of this letter. The committee shall take into account your response and any supporting material in the discharge of its mandate. Now, a disciplinary committee and wakasa se ye de krata ba betu nanim na krata ni fi party fo bi ho a e kire se Honorable Ken Ohene Japan akeka kansem bebre ya se party na hwe yi a ebegu party nanim ase enu nti wo mo e tworo de amano se onhwe se de be yo mpeso om de perper yo e ya adwuma nti within 7 days onhwe so no so de response e de beba na mom ne response no e ma ne mfa disciplinary committee nanim na mom ontworo mu nkrata so ye mfa mra be se be ho pankasa nanim. Now, se ora petitions ahodo a ekoya ni nyina no ewa ha na ora grounds a this petition no every minority etiway or say from the from the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health to the Minority Leadership, Parliament of Ghana. Where your grounds no enamede ema wono and the womb in circulation no the flag bearer, new Patriotic Party, the General Secretary, the new Patriotic Party, the Council of Elders, and the new Patriotic Party. Omunyina no ensa can be circulated the omunyina. Now, petition against the anti-party conduct of Honorable Kennedy Ohene Ejapon in relation to the Aferi military hospital visit. Eti grounds no ena ewa hei a edaso ewa hakama. Now, I say, on 10th June 2026, we, the minority members of the Health Committee, and with the express approval of the minority leadership, visited the Aferi Military Hospital to ascertain and verify the status of the facility amid growing health care concerns in the Ashanti region, particularly regarding the challenges confronting the Komfo Anoche Teaching Hospital, CAT, and the Dasui. During the visit, our delegation was prevented by military personnel from entering the facility, resulting in an unfortunate scuffle. The incident subsequently attracted widespread public attention and condemnation. Now, following the incident and ensuring public discourse, a former member of parliament and a leading member of the party, Honorable Kennedy Ohene Ejapon, publicly criticized the visit, describing it as unwarranted and advancing claims that contradicted the known facts concerning the status and operational readiness of the hospital. In our view, these statements amounted to misinformation and served to mislead the public on a matter of significant national importance. Accordingly, we hereby write to formally petition your good offices to investigate the conduct and public statement of the former honorable member and to take such action as may be deemed appropriate under the circumstances. Eti grounds ahodo a omode ebae no eno na eno na chi no se wohwe enipa ahodo a chese implications ni ade a ebeba the implications mako miensa ene bae se action bia yen take action against Honorable Ken Ohene Ejapon a eniama edebebre party no eno ni. 1, erosion of leadership authority and confidence. Failure to act weakens the authority of the minority leadership and brings its decisions into public disrepute. A dangerous precedent for any organized political institution. We must remember that Parliament, as an institution, is clothed with the responsibility to protect the interests of the citizenry. Theo, any attempt to bring the repetition of the parliamentary party, especially from a former member of parliament, must be treated with the concept it deserves. 2, a Pandora's box for indiscipline. Let unaddressed Honorable Ejapon's conduct risk embodying orders to act against sanctioned parliamentary party or party decisions, normalizing indiscipline at the very moment unity is most needed. Now, 3, damage to the party's 2028 ambitions. Public infighting of this nature clouds the object of the mission. As it is now, the objective of the visit to Aferi Hospital has been undermined. So, fakrata no to sumame. na afei me nkomanim yemfa krata no ento so emame na afei eti eno na da TV no so no Dr. Nana Ayu Efriye Efidwase Asokore ranking member health committee papa ne signature ene da ho no de etoso mienu enso eye Dr. Patrick Boache Yadom Obuasi East MP ono nso ne de ene da ho no enti de etoso miensa enso eye Dr. Kingsley Ajiman Ebuakwa South MP nipa bonifo sei ono nso ne de ene da ho no ena afei Alexander Akwasi Akwa Akim Oda MP Galamse Ura ono nso ne de ne da ho no ena Frank Yeboa ono nso ye Atwema Enwabiaja North MP ono nso ne de ne da ho no enti enkofo we se honorable Ken Ohina Japan yempam no emfa ne free party nim we mo edin ne da ho na enwanwa se Kingsley Ajiman eka ho
atiefo ene ahwefo de okan ye bebrebe ni enyina ne se disciplinary committee de no omo amfa ma Kennedy de na omo de komando no omo amfa nkoma na activefo omo amfa nkoma obi omo de koma Kennedy akompra ko Japan ese kwadu a ye de aba bebo ne nie no ono no Kennedy akompra ko Japan omo mpese omo behu ne wo disciplinary committee efo no dabi de omo atwera ba no eye kwadu a ye de aba nto ono no Kennedy akompra ko Japan no ono so kwadu a de aba no de ai anu wo ka de afa ho ono amum de omo mpese obeba office wo no mo emom ensem omo apochiri edi agu pipa so de abre ono Kennedy akompra ko Japan no wonye wono so ma reply wo book mu anu ono so mfa emle disciplinary committee no eti de no no free one mo enso eba no na no na ebinim ye shock wo ho ba yanko ye nimhwe ye beba bedi we hu nkomo yi na omo akasa no so me de omo de na abre atiefo hwe me ka che se NPP ni NDC eye mambofo akohwifo numu bi na akofrafra mu emi ebre sei na ebinim nyini hwe ena me ne okasai ma menka ne sei sabe o ye disable ma menka ne sade be ya obi tie yi a obehu ne se Ghana mpanifo ni bi ya akohwifo abambof mamboyefo empa Ghana ye yo me ne okasai yetimi amekomo adi nipa wo kromo anmo NPP ni NDC since 1992 bepem sabrei ekomo adi nipa ama sabe anifrafo abubuafo leprosy kwatafo eni sabe omo ani hunu ade nyina no ene omo ye demonstration enya Ghana ane yampanifo ni bi yem onwono eye baifo baibonsamfo tibonkwosofo abegu yaso a na sabe wani etwetwa oyenye ni twetwa okra bra ye bra o Ghana ha no obi a oye disable wadi dem ewo ne hunamani yamampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama etimi be ye campaign ewo kromo anmo NDC fo be ka kire ye se dabi omo ye disable fo ne de adwuma bia institution bia ya ban adwuma bia mu no ye mo omo 5% ye be fa nipa ne 5% me no kasai wo bia apache etimi afaka ko demonstration wo twe ne to ase na sabe ebinim tasa wo dwene ho a wonte ase enti yenya ye ni dawo yi aye ko school no anfa yenya ni frani ne so apache ni ne so a wono so sabe watimi atiti ni mo wrem watimi akọ school so a wono so aye mfare nya hwe na de abufu etan wo krom anmo ne se omo ko eye omampani aso eye edi akomanse omampani wawanu mu asem a wo kan ye ene se wo ba institution bia no wankase wadwuma ye bia mu no obefa 5% yenya yedi dem anifrafo womo ntimi nante fese name it omo yale wo mo honamani omo di dem wo mo honamani na etiefo ne ahwefo aban we yetimi ahwe sankrofo we yanim aba monteso akotra radio so television so abodawura kira ban se wa na wo sha yebo na se yanuanom kura na sabe omo wani wonsa ewo bibia kura no bra mu bra okroma anya yize na yen anifrafo ye na wo ye yesi omo kan ye kan elim se omampani na John Dramani Mahama so o ka se opposition ebo dawura fimpim yenu ne aduenu nan election no ne Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bawumia eko ema ni di nkunim ema Dr. Laji Mahmood Bawumia obabontin ya no ofele ne na tade so opiani atiefo eso opian ya de beka no kure so wawe ampa wage atum ya sa repeat ni bi mo na eko His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bejira monten so se dabi and omo adi dam no wo mo institution ni ade ni na oba obema mo 5% afi ye no ane se na amen atiefo ye ba bekọ ho na Chairman Wontumi de ye nkomumla ana me no kasai Chairman Bernard Antwibosi akọ se wunimu a ana wunimu a me ka kirew se ne omo kwase omo kwa akọ pebe di ama Chairman Wontumi na omo kwaye no amaso ya mfa amom ana binum nsem omo kan se na Accra High Court pa ba bia Wontumi koyi adai bone be na Wontumi di ayam to the sense Wontumi ade munimu se NPP mu wona Bawumia doba na anam se na kwa be so na ekasai wunimu se Chairman Wontumi eye Bawumia edoba ana kwato se yesi ye ka Bawumia sem ye ka fat de Chairman ase Chairman Wontumi ntidi ai ana omo se na Chairman Wontumi okọ national chairman yo na omo se ntidi ai Chairman Wontumi according to ase edun kati oso akoya galamse ana ho nsem aba ana ya chi na tumti ye de ya nya dai enti atwe boy deputy attorney general said dabi ode ensam bi ababa betu dwa said dabi omukọ ye kwetena won mukọ Wontumi ayi ne so si ye nkoma ne be ni ade ni nyina no dabi ya ama no yesi nyame ya adom a ahini meboso me de etoso edunum October ne da etoso miensa no ana Chairman Wontumi ni be no omonsa amra no omonsa me eka ho asem no omu wie ye no Chairman Wontumi station mo jai asa kom na tie so ensam de omo aka bi enye ize afi no omso twetwe ayi de ba enye ize ensam na no odin obeka ya the last time eye Chairman Wontumi eko eye Accra High Court no omudi ni free nsawa mu eba ye no what the message ema na nkurofo na kura baako ewo movement TV say o meka nche kwaku dawuro mu ene oba santima ntem a wo hene ba na se edum say omunka omo ano mpaado na ensawa mu o nya ize esoso nkurofo ya no na o na sebe wonsa hye obi anum na wo bo na pampam onkaw wonsa ehye obi anum na wo bo na pampam and movement TV da bia omo asasi aban yi so ada da bia omo nkasa foforo na Wontumi asam kwa na omo ka ebe ye dai anka ba ye mu pe Wontumi yie ana mo pese opi a anka mo nka ho asam kura biem ne ma ye din aban fa no obi anka ho asam ko mbe yi no ba da bia mo ta ken krofo efa Chairman Wontumi de ebe da na omo yi ne di na pie e de na mamo asese ne national chairman wo pay ensamam na nkrofo kirem ana obeda abayi ana de ne atwitwi date kwankire atiefo yankwai na yenkonkotie eye lawyer deputy attorney general eye side ni brief a wode ma eye media for ne wi a Chairman Wontumi nkrofo ansam a mo kan so no ye bewuram ensam ne de doso Canada nsam no afi ne ye bewuram waba so a ene ye first time na wa subscribe na wa like no wa share enso e de ama foforo ha ye kan se de tie yemfa bi nka won ye ntibi so emfa mfrim nyame sha na onya okese entie eye attorney general emra
na fallout from a deputy attorney general the interviewer okoye wo Joy News on Evans Mensah ana omo produce sa news card efimu fatu sene fancha de say Wontumi a case omudi ye no ye threaten wo
oche enede na tie
case no Chairman Wontumi bail application case no na nka ese baso ede but we can say omo agenda to October 15th
eji oche enede na tie
case no Chairman Wontumi bail application case no na nka ese baso ede but we can say omo agenda to October 15th
atiefo eno ne ye Chairman Wontumi
na fallout
kokope se wonu ni di beba beginam ewo NPP mso ope national chairman ene enkrofo se ye ko enkrofo fefa forms no Chairman Wontumi nkro chese se no NDC fo ni bi allege so wo munya Chairman Wontumi ma ne contest wo NPP mu da se wafa na fofora ne wo so ope yi a mo ma ne nko ene se wo mu di ni date akwa eye 15th October 15th ahini me boso me de toso edunum no na reporter ana odansini a wokoko pie mu ewo eye Chairman Wontumi abra yesi yama ne be no wono ne nsam ne de na oka bi ka ho pa che lawyer ne de no yenkonko tie report ofiri wono mo so eba no emra ewia ensam ne bi wa chiri
yo enne court na no na ye hwe ni so mu afo eba be na aban lawyer to me aso eye a lawyer ko ebi won so abe na se Chairman Wontumi a lawyer won so abe ye di asemye no ahye demo yes na ya you mu se o mu afo ne mpiam yes so one you who say first class nipa a won na ye obebo case na nsan o mu afo ne ti atem oba na owura court dem ho eye o mu afo ne chambers na opie ba no ne aban lawyer to ni abedi chire Dr. Justin ebe kan wodi ne de san so ya nti enti yes so won na aban lawyer to ni abedi chire Dr. Justin o man ni so e no ban so for the day e no ka chen so na me aduma 15th October e na atemi no e be ba so ni enti a yetu atemi na 15th October di nanti ya e sanse senya me di kan no ti mo afọ no understand it e na me kan to say na Chairman Wontumi na lawyer for aye ni mo a owura Samuel Asakina na di omu ni no samrens no mo so mu ni post dem go na mom nipa ye hu no wo eye NPP amanyo ko no on the director of legal affairs owura Gary Masoma eni hu no wo na mom e san sa atemi no se na me di kan no o ti mo afọ na ntina na edwemu ama yan fa atemi na nhihye ti no ni aya e ka se announcement ka lawyer for no omu gogo mu tin at record eno ankoso enti owura Gary Masoma akwa ye hu no wo court dem go yen tumi so nkan se e bi aba na oba na nke bi obi tine mu ama owura Asakina demo ya ni se aban lawyer pinya be tishire Dr. Justin by ekatro en say court ni pinya me aduma 15th October e na obo sign brand demo me a me text am ye ni we chi e na me say yes otimu afo no ne ho mfa no enti na watchi na no enya ade a obetumi so abesna court demo e bia enti me gidi ye pa say e bia no nti na ene atemi no amba so demo me no man kan wo court demo e na enye eno so amane na aban lawyer pinya be tishire ede boy ye lemu me text am here on the side as it is one point it's jamia aduma na 6th October
okay
and Chairman Wontumi be la all say obenya ne kwa wudi kakra no court say omra na wudi after
Philip awo ka se wa checks wo fichire ho ene unsa court de atemuafo ne ye bebre court ben na judge ben
criminal court for with the mwafo or what our court for with the mwafo na no with the Chairman Wontumi and ya ebuane for e ka so nko ko dem chi years justice or complicity and na ye shey so ga be
atefo ni ahwefo areho areho papa to the sense Chairman Wontumi de e obeses wo free we mu fia no ameka nyame asem de I don't know minim because owo eye abonten no na ne quotation ni ade a otayi de na nya easy na no na we eba abonten no ana Chairman Wontumi ono ane nkura na ahu se don be na no mo mpese o me de be ma Chairman Wontumi ade o munim se Chairman Wontumi o contest wo NPP national chairmanship race no etu o munim se nkrofo akofa forms a Chairman Wontumi e chance wa mu no entidia no mo ya Chairman Wontumi sa no no mo kasa no mo wi a yes God board ana akwakofa say galamse na amana increase yes God board enya me na me kan opani ba ko a woye mining consultant engineer edem wisdom wono ana ekasa ni wo kase God board na abide by na awurade abesa ne ma papa God board no sika wo mo pe no pantoma mpemanim edoso too much enunti ana ama nkrofo so God board ni sika na open no omo wo mnakwa so omo fa mnakwa so mining ne ade no omo sika ne nkwa God board no entimi ma omo sika na omo open no enu ntina nkrofo du omo wagimu galamse no day in day out no na tiefo ye wia ye nkwa Chairman Wontumi nkura no ho no mo ni ye nkwa ti omo de ne wie ye wia mining consultant engineer edem wisdom gomashi wono so akasa na nense ma oka ne se God board ne de ensam ade aba na ama krofo ye galamse ne kra ho nsam ne doso etefo nsam ne de doso ye nkwa Chairman Wontumi mofra ne ho no momra
na fall out from Deputy Attorney General the interviewer okoye wo Joy News on Evans Mensah ana omo produce a news card efimu fato sene fancha de say wontumi a case omudi ye no ye threaten omo nti enye we a fani I say ye threaten omo no bra ye wi a enye we a we I say just in wontumi case 2 key witnesses under police protection and I say death threat reported. Now, Justice Srimsai and a Deputy Attorney General. And in an answer, oko granty interview, your friend is saying, Joy News. And now, Odiako to just say, Enipe kodi adanse eti a Chairman Wontumi no. Amumu mienu, enipa tato moa pe omo kuomunti. And now ye ka say, Sankrofo mienu no. Under police protection, the police for and a airborne mobile. And now, on one so Justice Slim Science so police for and a airborne mobile because in Crawford threatening say omo ibikuno. Now, me can say, as someone age in the kind a intro or bois. Say, a young tro dia and they may challenging the say, produce evidence. May challenge Justice Srim say, as someone or can say, Chairman Wontumi, enipa kodi adanse or samna boy case in mono, and Crawford tato mo pomo kuomo no crank Crawford some be kuno no, a yentro, say yantra, unfair evidence emra. Unim, and na Chairman Wontumi as a appeal before the High Court. Na weapon appeal no way a bill, Chairman Wontumi bail application before the High Court. Na Chairman Wontumi catch the court and say, if you be a no, we cooperate with investigators, any investigation in na. You didn't call court no, that room pony honoma or 2 court nim. Bail condition by company honoma, we jumpy. You didn't the passport, where this you now so come. Now I file appeal. Na appeal no lawyer fortune say, ombe hiano fie. No money no action said didn't come on my come before so. Ombe fighting for appeal no. Enunti ye money bail. Na omre fie na oni lawyer for enkamum na omo fan fighting appeal na omo de akọ court of appeal no. Na onim ma me fa a news card ba control. Chairman Wontumi de bail application ko ya pe. Hwe asem Attorney General kan fa Attorney General de ne bra. I mean intentionally no na makwa kofa enye we ba kofa di kaf ba ko no bra. Answer. Okay, o de we crowd so a. O say hwe we o Sadi na tamaklo ye akwete no discharge no Attorney General file ye say ye mani nanse hom ono file Attorney General no wa file application Supreme Court challenging the appeal court decision and na file motion say ompene me mama mini bill until say ye bedi sa asem no awie nti ye mani nam nsam kwesi ye bedi asem na awie and they say Attorney General withdraw application seeking to halt the release of ex-Maslog boss from prison custody. Court of Appeal has struck it out as withdrawn. And the Attorney General the case in the Supreme Court no na application hon say yensi court no ensi said na tamaklo kwan say obefie kwesi ebeka asem na wi sa as Attorney General ko yefi but wontumi so bail condition by no hwe na Attorney General so file say Wontumi opposes AG opposes Wontumi's bail application cite flight risk. Tio Attorney General akoko to say Chairman Wontumi bail all penene no ma yanyi no ne yi na obedwane afiri oman mu o se me yanyi no ne yi na obedwane meanwhile Chairman Wontumi so na asem wo court no adane ntokwa ne passport ai odibedwane no passport ni wo Irokofo ene court ba ko nche court ni Irokofo Wontumi passport ho enti Wontumi pacho betimi ayi afiri so Wontumi kwan ben ene obefa so a obedwane ade afiri o man Ghana mu enti ma men draw lines no ema na hunu yi Wontumi the bail application akọ ene court betna bail application so no wadi Attorney General say munya Barnabas na munku Jesus enti said na tamakro de munya no mrefi na ome fight na appeal no Supreme Court na mo Wontumi de mo fa ne ntum na mo yi na obedwane abusuafo enipa mienu said na tamaklu yɛde ne kɔ high court yɛdi na asɛm na no ɛnɔgye bam bɛyɛ 9 years America for yɛde application ɛkɔ America ɛma America for kye ne twe sɛ de akyɛ akɔkɔba yɛkye ne twe yɛde ne hyɛ plane mu ɛne yɛde ne ba Ghana ansa na Ghana ban ɛnsɛ Canada na kwakɔto afiase sɛ nipa no Attorney General si yenyi no na ɔno de ɔmɛrɛ fie mɛtena ase na ne appeal a ɛwɔ Supreme Court no ɔmfa ɛmfight Chairman Wontumi ɛda yɛkye no efi si yɛkye no ne bail condition nyina omitie ɔno ankasa personally akɔ court saa kosi sɛ da yɛde ne jail no na ɔno a court ne passport abayagye ne cars abayagye ne dan aban bibia abad ne satoso Chairman Wontumi edi mmara so pe na mo Chairman Wontumi epe bail dia Attorney General say emaye ma Chairman Wontumi bail na obedwane na mo oba kronfo no a High Court ebu an kronfo odwane ye no ono de ye ma ne kwan na onko fie enti a clear case of Munya Barnabas a o ye kronfo within no na munku Jesus na eno ene court etena asem so no ene nansa General no Deputy Attorney General no
atiefo ne ahwefo madaroma said mu amote ye no we nya nwanwa se Chairman Wontumi no the last time omode ne ba Accra High Court no ono ankasa the message ema ne reporter baako ebra Wontumi mo mismise Wontumi de bedi ano no ono ani station won kran dawro the otis wo kasa yi ese Chairman Wontumi se omonka omo anu ntum no omfa mpaye enta na chi atiefo Chairman Wontumi na nim se ne nkura yi na edi na boro to the sense say eyeda no ono a woda ne jem hyehye no yede ne ba Accra High Court anu aba be kasa se munya din NPP mun nsem bebre ni NDC nsem bebre ba omu ye enti munya bia nkasa Chairman Wontumi asem ana mo beka ewo mu se mo boss no de waya mamo no Ghana eden enti so obi timi bia adwuma na wonya bi ye ni ye ni se ya eya mede me na hye mu hwu mu am timi se eya by say nipa no monsa ehye nanum na mo se pa na pampa mu ne de still na aka na obeka mo because ya sorry ye ana Chairman Wontumi station bia nka ho asem ana mu aye di na mo de mu di mu nkomo efa aban ne ho 24-hour economy am ka so mbe ye a mo ntimi nye na nifrafo eni akwatafo nyina ekọ demonstration e de ati aban na nka mo ka ho asem anya sa mo mani so ade hunu se MPP ni kro mo ye yi mu on sa mo ti aban mu didi sa Chairman Wontumi nkrofo didi Accra didi Kumase ne ade nyina Ashanti region omo ayi mu Kumase Accra omo ayi mu se ba bia ayi mu mo nsuma fu bedwu mo be hu de we sitie so ahu ya nyi to me moso ne ade sa but ya enso be ya ne ya tefo ye koya nim no ye ntie we ye mining consultant engineer Adam Wisdom Gomashi obi a wakwadale ewo mining sense mu na on na di to dwa say since ye gold board ewo anasa since ya gold board buy no ediniema bebre aba eniema bebre na edi aba no eno ena di that galamsey no aba bebre bemen crofo to because demand ya gold board ne epe ene niema omope no ano soso atefo radio na nka ne kasa ho but yakoye no Africa na wiase nyina no asan to be corrected na Ghana wo mu prova e de wo gold pa to gold pa eye Ghana ye to so nsia eso ya bla bot say ya to gold board ekwaji abaso bode no Ghana fo da so nenam emfichire a mo bre Ghana fo maburu ebre anifrafo apatafo empa atete o mo wremu akọ school me ne o kasai enu o mo gu monten so video no betie bi wo rebe ho na banse 24-hour economy eni frani no obi e brand wo huna de ba wo take 24-hour economy president say oba insushi bia no wo fa 5% ewom 87 disabled fo nyina di twi ese 24-hour economy one job 3 shift de sane ne enuma bebu na nkrofo tinya titi o modwemu akọ school ni ade eneni frani ne kra no sabe wono no wako school wie betina fie ne kra no ne ho asa ya hi wo fie sanye ni ne se ene tre ase ana on be krokro no ne odidi anani beje kakra sabe obi a wote obi nche ye ni frani ne watinya akọ school awie ne waye graduate yesa aban fa no aban fa no na ya to promise ya mo mu wra ho ne ade no se nkrofo be de no mo didi Ghana mpanifo ni bia ma be didi so mu nsu anyansa common sense na nkrofo bro wo street so ne ade ba yenko yesi gold board eniema wo de beba no because o mu demand ne niema o mo pe no enu na ama nkrofo eye galamse nyam na meka edem na eka yes edem na eka yentie edem emra gold board ne ho eniema wo se akofa ba yentie emra.
Yes, gold board abetu smuggling and you won't need your worker. They also can say gold board abemagalam say mumaya again akosu because for the first time we have a government what set a target on small scale gold or beto. This is a sector of DNA say a small scale or more formalized no eka create. Dinara e galam say for abambia also ato galam say gold da NPP atobida NDC atobida from 1963 omunyi na ato galam say gold da. Adi abaye wusisi under gold board and say gold buy any target a target. They can't even give you half of that target. And you set a target of 140 70 and she said, "Oh, providing market, illegal mining. That's a illegal mining gold. That's a environment. Let's say now some are gold to know some man, this is serious."
Foundation for gold board losses here because I was establishing an independent gold pricing and purchasing committee, like a satellite committee. I dream say, if it's a gold board no $2 million on a fixed price, on a to, on a exported, and not to me no I be break to the extent say the institution no cry or mining they will find ways and means to close it up until international bodies and the Bible try and say Yabosa. Now that independent committee no will be in charge of fair pricing of gold from the small scale people. And every day be a gold board be closely in our books muno. That committee will have the responsibility to be updating the public every day to the extent say gold board will not have that leverage say ebia obet me alampi a month purchasing massage figures and tamper with
therefore picture bi babe toso we dey yam yankasa me yonko madamfo Franco the hater or losing enye onwa video bia na ye hwe no galamse video ne yede to so say we ana mining consultant engineer edem wisdom gomashi wono ana na kasa say gold board na ebaye no eno gold wo mu hia no edoso na wo ye proper mining ne ade no say nkrofo no kwantimi provide gold wa gold board no epe no enu nti ana ama galamse no adoso bebre no yanko yanimwe na yakɔ yanimu a ene awrehoda kesiye pa ede mo man Ghana to the sense Ghana sabi we ye kohwini kura ne sabi we de wo we ya yesa already timi ho na since from 1992 ebepem sabre aban asesa NPP akọ NDC aba NPP akọ sade we ya repeat the ho a na namnim se yempanifo ne bi asua ho nyansa tinkebi sibiem ba na yenkoda nsole a anifrafo ne gu mountain so ade ya mo ye demonstration metie me rehoy to the sense ye ni ye kura nam street so kura no sabi yanhwe de we come see DFA no obi a na ni afira ko school awie no wonya adwuma enye wo kurom asai awreho yentie anifrafo ni bi disabled for wo tie me ya afa cham sa se me use disabled but yesa me kana de wan kasa beti ase yi a obehu say yes aban ne Ghana for edi ne nyonyonyo a enye easy yentie disabled for mra
adwuma wa hia wo beye na yenkwa homa so woni edi eku a na waboa wo ho anu no wo mu edi wanim wo mu ba ko ene Gilbert Boaten ajare Gilbert wa homa so eja Boaten ma ho
everyone meje mo so minister
mo ko de
le ba se meje mo so mesumenka
ye to nka pa Gilbert modu Jubilee House o
ya me no ka say o Jubilee House Christ the King sorry nim say
na mami miso wo Gilbert o certificate ni ye de ahia
o everyone make the me certificate me no make with a first degree in political science from the University of Ghana. Besides with another first degree in law from the University of Ghana. Currently the final year student of Ghana School of Law.
Hey, and sa certificate mienu no awadi Kenya no hin wanya adwuma ye.
Yes, you see me agasa personally there. Me adwuma na mom me kuo no ma no ene omo amaka bi sukuta certificate saa omo nya adwuma no ena ya kan ho abom na em se enkomodie mu no Mobeka ya ebi wa me no kra snap wo wo program no so wo Adom FM enimre no e ma ye di nkomo
burning issues
nipa omodi dem wo man mu a ebi wa omododo bro 400 ya ebi atena fie wo twe fie num fie nan fie du ni akire ya wono mu nya adwuma anya no aban ehye bose oba obama 5% quota your friend is saying opportunity to persons with disabilities are omo my school abra ye fa nyuma mu ebiwa say for be kaya enche bia ma fi busu ni mu kra na ye demonstration wo man mu e di yen be to aban ni ma ye ma me sami ma moto na gin krata ye de ba ye no ejina aban na mu gi san krata no enu akire no na ye kan say okay wo mo say e bo so mo be fa ye nkofo no wo nyuma mu na mo be ye nkakra Antakra and Ghana Education Service for Ekasomu recruitment. ABY, Yankasa, Yeni, your mother organization, Ghana Federation of the Disability Organization. Ekabum, Ekute in Krata, Edekoma, and Penny 4, our more Ministry of Education, the Ghana Education Service. Now, sir, any part they call a 200. No more funny past 7,000. And 200, you know, not drew even 5% of that 7,000. It will be a more recruitment in the year for Bako Crane one more fan. And only a thousand terms are buying a year agro. Acquire Adam Kota address to your bar, almost Betty and Car, or Monquer Befremo, or ya red ya, Yeguso, ya mamo, ya dinner to Tuaquemu, and everywhere Yaka say, in fear bears a Mununa Equia. Abayi ba ye sabi ye nipa ye nkofo no ba kokra ni wa aban afa na djumam ekoba ne sa na akwa ebu atibidi sabi o de bia ye ka se yen ye tufu se ma nipa o modi dem ko gina kwa ho nsehwe ka na mo se ekoba ne se enipa na for school ne maame na ofo ni ade ahwe ne dina ko school ama na wie na obewie suapon obetumi akra ade obetumi aye adwuma wo ministry obetumi aye adwuma office bia assembly ahudwe ye betumi aye adwuma judicial service ene enyuma ebi kwa mintumi modi wonu betra ye adwuma ho na se aban eyi na ni saa na aban bin saa nkofo we nwa ebi wa na ha adwen nti ha ne ye wonu ye machine no eye simple ye pe nyina financial clearance ye pe di afi aban ho se nipa be sa ahanan ana 400 ye come market aban ma ye specific financial clearance eno ne ye ni obia enko compete na o mayi ya ipamu sebe betu dia fa san kofue e de o mawura nyuma me bobo din no ye de o mo akọ nche no an san ko mampani be se osoafo hwe skatem so no atumi abomode so betu ama ye fa financial clearance no ebi wa no apen ye pe but ye san kan ne so a emrante ne maba wa mo ha no so mo beda ha omo anya de o mo beko ene akọ chena ebi se kan na ye ba ye no demonstration time no mo e dada ye se ye nko ne betu o mo nka aso wo fre ko obi amfa oba ha obi amfiu nti akwa te say aban afa se nkwada bi eda no foa no be nti sa yenye nkwada nti na ye wa ade ye be ta akwa sa ade be ka da ama ade ake ni se opeso ni ebi twikin komo kra na
Gilbert asem na wa bo ne tofa no wahu sane ye wo kan mo nsa nka ne na mukodu ye obi apia behwe mo
kodu ye bedu ye kra no omo se ye nkrata ye de bro omo se ye ba ha no omo respond into omo maye nwuram into order from above e ba ye ma soja fon so omo maye nwura Jubilee House wo enti ene ye be hiem wo Christ the King ha ye fa ye ho adwen a sabi o ye ne mudi koboyi into that is how on mine no baby atete apansam na ese kontebe ekoduru se edi dem a ye bi wa ye bai obi ani wa se kan ba kra odi okuta bi wa ha ye ntumi enko so any turbulence anase mayhem e wa ha nti enim de nti a order from above ebeba say wo mo maye nwuram na de ye fe ye kakere mampani anase mpani ko mo wom no ye nka nche wo mo e say ye de ya dwem ye ni say bia na mampani onya we eniti ne ba ye so mampani nya we a ni anu mo modi dem wo mo akom ho agbom say wo mo nkose so ta ne wo mo pa adwuma ye say be wo betu di bia so mo busuafo ene wo mo akasa so wo mo
enti na baby amugina na fa ni mahu ni yie na se nya Jubilee House wo na mo wo kwan no achi ho no mo ena muguo anopa isunsu oto
entwen a ben Jubilee House
Gilbert wo ka se mbeda ho ya anopa isunsu oto ntinsuo ni tokora mbedam
ebi wa so bia bru empani de opam wo nya ya wo so wunyina Inti yebedru ha idea hwa ebiwa ebinu fi northern region, ebi fi upper east, ebi fi upper west, ebi fi the phone is bono region ahafoni ade. Inti so be agru nipa ni mu kra no de o de eden. Na wanya ska kakra e de afro card de ebedru ha. Utumi ganjen say wo mani nwram ti na wase atoka mu kwa keke. Okwa ade na wo kodie. Eni ti eni brain soja eni edi gina ha. Yes say edi bi fu afidie isu. Adom FM de bi ameka so mu ye BBC. Enti edi bi fu mu afidie isu. Anya dan a aban so opeso wote a obete. Sa aban so wante dia na je aban are sensitive towards persons with disabilities in this country.
Therefore, sir, ugina so na o hwe na wa hwe na wa wo mpanifo di titiri mu amwo obi man so abrochire ne Ghana ha mu amagye NPP abonsamfo ne bia amagye NPP ne NDC aboso amuntimi provide bibia mfama Ghana fo a maya kohwifo selections ana muguso no wei eya de papa amhwe a yase order from abai mu amutie no se omu disable onu woni nsa obi kura na mfam a police ni guide we basa ben wo ye demonstration we obetimi aye ne nsa wo nani wo na we pa adwuma na wa hye ne bo se wo obema na adwuma wa ma nipa na adwuma nipa ne ye demonstration yase we yanhwe omo so se de be ye omo nya basa we ne nsa wo enti sabe nya Ghana na sabe adwimifo adoso adwimifo ne bia adoso abefra ye ane didi yeso a se nkwase asem we besi se abranti onam adwuma ben ana sabe sane ne ne sie wu agya no adwuma ben no betumi aye dia ko school anyinya masters we a wo deserve se wo ye adwuma tena office we mu kura no eya na nipa empese wo mo beben mo bebre enti sane life ankoyi a we mu no numa duro wu basa to the sense won shede ni buafo bia e wa blabom enti Ghana de minim akohwifo a ewo akohwifo ni bia akohwifo ni bia sa be de so enanu miwura adum abrante kama pao wa botai adwuma na o ye ne nya bone nyame nhira no adwuma na o ye ne nya bone wa botai address neat anu osunsu enya adwuma ne nya bone o by omu ye interview na busa na so wa wie kra masters ba wonya adwuma nye enti so obekwa kobokro no de wodi nso besoa no abo white abo ne watch ehye ne mirror anu ensuo so no adwuma ne nya bone o ba nya kohwie eni ti bonkosofo ani awowo mu abenyini didi Ghana so from 92 be pem sa break abi ma yesi abadimi bre enti na die jimi na aya west ana brantani nam ananti sabe ene demonstration omuye udie ugira so a ebia be kase o kedua na kase se wonu aye yalefuo sei anu atimi akọ school kura masters anu o wiawia se ya ubehu ne mobo o me kase NPP NDC dabi o ma me kase asam ne da enti sabe obi anani afira ane yeye ni seye o enti akura na wote secondary school anasa akura na wo SS wo ayi no ade be no osu afrim so obi oye ni freni amfeli exam setimi awie school qualify ekura ne masters na wonya adwuma nya akura na wo JSS a wo ko school na disua be no obesua freeway o kase won ko school a wonko ba no kura ni munyame anim ni se wiase nyina ekura wo mo akọ school enim ayi ene kura wo enti sabi se school ne kura wo man ene wiase ama man bi ni mu develop ko na nim a ada na Ghana mpanifo toto adisuase senti atumi akoduru se wo ye Ghana ni na wo ye school a wonya adwuma nye na ni frani bi ewe akura bi hwe ya anasa akura bi tese ni frafo eye demonstration because of say wakọ school awie ye mfa na akura no obekọ school na wonko school on some penifo ni bi agimi kan ese ane wano ya ade bi wo ha ye to serve wo ho ya na mo de ache me but ade wan fa Ghana kuma nkasa na de NPP ni NDC December ha de bia obedi atem de bia be fra attack yen enya fe to the sense say ade be pa na Ghana leaders epeso mo hu ansa na we mu omo adwuma ye e wo Ghana ha yanko ye nim na yesi yesu kura eja ahem na de ne na anya kura yesi police ni nyina ne so se de be ya Ewurade Yesu yanko ye nim atiefo enta bia ana NPP mu omo regional election e course me no kasa yi asantema koka wo di Chairman Wontumi ade ana wa be dina Chairman Wontumi ewo asantema mu no meka se wa be dina ade a me pesam kire se Chairman Wontumi se onye chairman bi mu asantema mu ne time naso aya yi na free so se de oso wo national a wo de ewo ensawa mu no me no kasa sisi ayi abrante baako na otai Kennedy akompra ko Japan echipa na on the winning Ashanti region first vice chairman me kire amofa dwantoa wano no ye Dr. Kennedy akompra ko Japan ne campaign wo dim tintima pa an wetimi winning first vice chairman wa Ashanti region okwo interview ne ebusan say abrante opani wadwene mu do Kennedy campaign kra no wutwetwe sika wo mu ne ade na ado Kennedy ye ene wa winning NPP mu wa Ashanti mu say first vice chairman wugidi say won fan sabotage Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ade be ye adwuma ama Bawumia ama 2028 watimi aba power na yenti amofa dwanto de okaye ye wia akra so interview bi akoso wo no ma enyezi ye wia ensam ne doso waba so anu asoso no like no ahye nyame nshira yenti mra.
You supported Kennedy Akompra Japan otane chipa at a point in time they said you finance a lot of things for ye. Now the flag bearer is Bawumia, now you are the vice. How do you connect that? See awa be your vice odino kokwa pia your chairman obi anim say wakoma eda Kennedy so party akoto abawi yeyi Bawumia woso so obi anim say wo ye Kennedy man for many you tutu
mahine me focus pa me de ba this contest me say ebaji power 2028 ama Dr. Bawumia a party no na me besom inti executive na ya adwin say you be fighting for power. Okay. And your individual be na you ba besom no. And our focus is to win power for the party. Ya to be there we you say the 2028 power no na be se kokoji. Okay. And your focus nya na se kokoji to me.
And wo ma reshe mu say em ko ba se why say o ya adwuma tia ba me.
Bibi sa kwant me nsi. And then after 4 years Marco bu akonta. Okay. Smam be suma santomai. So why did for me echo you know more me. It is my mommy prayer. Next 4 years no meet me come more. And I may no man me dey go community chairman just a regional cremu be akono keke. Yeah, be my doctor be president come 2028. We will have a frame akasa mofa we come studio ha.
But your date mo month
19th August.
Aha, was happen.
Instead of Busa, my main focus with chairman and will be say 2028 ebaji to me. So as we speak, we are coming to everybody party no. Internal conflicts ni na start to resolve. Okay. Polling station data mo man to aba yakwaji data na ye hu mo man to no ye be ko mu nyina na so. Enti no ma adwuma ye nyina na se be win power.
Then the man of founding fathers ne council of elders.
Also party no region previous administration my adwuma, but I think say na there was no cohesion. Okay. And see I even say as a new group of leaders you be bring you be on board. Okay. And then that's how we started here. And you mo be free omo Lucia from no mo so hia. Omo buofu.
How are they taking it? Omo Lucia.
Ya do mo nyina be to committee so. We are bringing all of them on board. Yenja obia wo fie.
Mo obia
ba ye adwuma obia nsa wo.
Someone no NPP obia sa wo
and obia me ne contest omo train come no obia ba on board. Yen sala no obia. Yen selfish. Your ultimate goal is to win power. And here obia so obia ba kan ye ho.
Mo adwuma yo.
Ye adwuma ye.
How are you going to connect the business community back?
Before Krana make contest no mini bi kasai.
Okay. Ba wo hu sam na se poso wo mu pa.
Wo so obi won mo road contractor. Or sponsor a party me about power 2016. Afei de ohun ya na say executives na register road construction companies a mo eje contract na ye. Enti basa na o ma na ba mabu. Because when you contractor
baby obedi dey work di
unya tumi no unya tumi na wa ko register company na wo je contract na ye. Say no man wo ya o mo party no. Enti me chairman na didi san komo no. Business community ni bi ahia to munim say this time around here ye be hwe obi a interest bi ye be hwe
obi a interest bi
ye be hwe
ade ba kwa ya ni di asante mantem mo na eye parliamentary primaries.
Yes,
mo ba kwa ko to na yɛsi ebi ko no post yɛsi wei ɛyɛ wei nkurɔfoɔ wɔ bantoma I mean just recently ɛyi kura mebusa wo ne MP in term to say go got support 250 and as I say as a new one now
the chairman 20 years and now to ho no be in a constituency was a very incoming MP on na national for now MP of Tiago so I had 3 years the 2 years now always say parliament the be ni ma you say on penua me say all right but say emran so ye see me fa krata na wonam constituency incoming chairman incoming ayi na wo boss awe yase o do boss alliance and your boy kwaye na mo incoming le ye chairman edman mo dey say say man ka be mo am ya enye intimation tra ho e mo bi tra constituency na on so pamo me tra ho e ma police station for en so pamo me tra ho e ma electoral area for en so pamo me tra ho e ma say constituency officers and so on. Who na yen from Brano and yet you I was saying, Mobia Quine, a poor women, Mobia Quine, or so Cassa, you want to come on the Cassa. I was saying, Mobia Quine, not to Matia or a place of Babay, you want to buy money Babay.
At therefore, any usher for Amoshe, way a Chema Cocadia Bona ya, and what they warning, echo, Ediama, a yasantimum say. Say Chairman Wontumi yetuno wono ene ye chairman ewo asantemam wono no omudi tumi no ahyanisam opeso wo kire se eye MP ni bi hyeda no omu aba na omugu ne so ensanse obeye adwuma ama santema afa ne ntampa fira no na MP na dru election ni ade no no omu de omu ho aba betwitwim na frustration ni ade instance omu be fear focus na nipa yesi wo gitumi no di kwa omu anim ema omu party ne yakono ni ade no obo no omu nenamu twitwa omuanamu na ne incoming de and was saade no wote kura na ne buafu ompe saade ne kura na ne nkrofo ka se eye opani ayeto aba ede man asantema mu a woye first vice chairman eye amopa dwanto ano wono na nkrofo bobie ka se na obi a wo na wo Kennedy akompra kwa Japan side anu wa beji tumi na be de na wo watumi aye adwuma na aboa Dr. Lajima on sabotage no wa wutie bi wo se da bi one day ni focus ne se party ne be fa ne ntampa fra wa kasa wi na tiefo ahasa yi na wo ye the base ni a ne pesa wo ye vigilant to the sense say ensem we amofo dwanto aye Kennedy akompra kwa Japan ne fan kase pa even alleged kura se Kennedy e campaign no o support o tweska pa ana se si a NPP mu wa be wini a wa baba be ye first vice chairman wa Ashanti region enti can you imagine say nipa we awini na the base for mutumu free NPP any ade no can you imagine say kwa on twi the base for offer amoni nam feature say ayampia na the base for so air to one enye easy na ziga kasem bi ziga ina mentane na nya adwene ba na asem we ya wo ka ne de eyasa modwene hu yie pa to the sense say omoto aba ne wieye NPP for omo se omo mpe Dr. Laji Mahmood Bawumia no hwe we de NPP minim strategy omu yusu ye no afa yes afa yie pa strong word akasia miensa e wo Ghana ha as NPP for every just babon tiatimu say emu odua na chese NPP ebedi nkunim Ashanti region Eastern region ana afa Greater Accra say ba bi miensa we ana chese results ba na otimu say yes emu odu pa say bia ye miensa we nyina no omu ewi ni ye ni nyina no na omune Dr. Laji Mahmood boy omo support na ideology no na omo mpese obeba be president omo nyina meka omo ye brand ebisu ye Kennedy etisisia ya NPP for delegate no omo press smart bi wa ha smart omo pray ne say dabi the best for abai so omo antu aba na mfa ma Kennedy ne bra tampon krofo a anhwa omo ntimi ntwe the best for no emfa ma anhwa omo party NPP no ebe yire e dia mom by omo fa strategy omo to aba Edman Kennedy nkrofo any Brantampon nkrofo no se si amu wieye no yeso wo ha na the base ni na frɛ hello me pa cha officer ni the base office ni wase an obeka ya me na musoma am se me nkobo dawuro wo constituency mintimi mintimi to the sense say akwaya no support Kennedy wa wini timi say come NPP ana the base for so on be vigilant am mo ani ada ho aye adwuma no uko social media ne so agai post no mo pre na wo nyanya tumi post wo na wo pre ene on be dim do na wo tibonso no I don't know. Yes, what tibonso no what the best part I don't know minim no what party come na nkrofo so le tokrodo enti munya nkrofo mo communicating fama mo no party kwa na ekofom within 6 months matimi abasuru sei na tiefo yenkonkotie eye ziga Casman TV we dey na asem o ka no utie ni yi a ebeboa pa ebeboa ama wo ye the base wa fam adwene ahu se asem o ka we dey yi wa title nchen ayese kebia o ye the NPP ni beta me NDC ni beta me the base ni beta ba anya ho na mehwe de hia ne se ma ya de a ebeboa Ghana nyina yentie eye ziga na asem wem na utie ebeboa wo ye pa yentie na analysis ne mra
Ghana ubiaba ababiaba they say the DBI can within 8 years. It is all per se win election 2028. A lot should go into your campaign, your strategy, everything. You get me? Now, party executives near you are more our regions. Honestly speaking, Gidikai, so shen ye pa. The momentum anenka NPP for e kwa koto aba egeda no sa wi an ya hu ni sa sa election we ya ekoyi ya hu ni sa one of the signals one of the indicators I say people are still not happy with the party. The new patriotic party no the New York Times enlisted the greatest corporate political parties in Africa. Till you, the strongest hold Ashanti region. Any other in the baby a 2 abali na yetimi ko 2 aba ama yesi form and kofo bisa say yesi NPP for 2 aba.
Meba, wait a Mr. Fachamekakra.
But what I'm saying is, Sisi Nyaba, regional executives there, you. This is what I can see. We are NPP near. This is what I can see. Yeah, Kwakotuabano. NPP for Kotuabano. A lot happened. Our man pay party in for fully be ampe. Gebe kwacha say. Now 2000 elections. Owa Gusitano. Ese enoman koye we NDC. NDC nye democratic to say the omuhunu no. And ono akwate ono the party National Reform Party brought some NDC members. Just man can you. Then President Mills brought back Uwa Guzitano in 2009 when he became a president to collapse NRP. Today, Uwa Guzitano is the chief executive or executive director at the 24-hour economy, serving his mother party. Dr. Yaubera Samoa, the CEO Koforubia, only Madame Frances Esiam, and no more Macadina, a free party, NDC. Dr. Beda Samoa is a co-founder of National Democratic Congress. Okokwati Democratic Freedom Party, 2006. 2008, when NDC won power, on my mind, by 2011, when President Mahama, as a vice president, led the charge, the reconciliation, he brought back Uriah Obeda Samoa to the party to collapse his party, Democratic Freedom Party. The American writers say, underline the word collapse. Nana Kuredaji Maroles was also a disgruntled person at the National Democratic Congress. Despite said, a huge figure, or also to one party, National Democratic Congress. So
National Democratic Party, NDP. Now, 24 hours, 24 hours to the Congress, the first Congress of NDP. The General Secretary, Roxanne Manboa, left the party. 24 hours. The person that has organized the Congress, he left the party, including Upper East executives, including Northern Region executives, and some executives or more NDP at that time, led by President Mahama at that time. So when the General Secretary was asked, why did you leave the NDP at this crucial moment, the Congress and Wankasa were organizing, why did we leave it? Was say, first pan, Tiasma make you. Was say first pan. No party managing here, the leadership of the party was poor because of Atamils. The leadership now poor. Now President Mahama Bayano, he has opened the box of hope for all of us. So we have to go back to NDC. Listen, NPP Lusu almost 2 million votes. Sa 2 million votes. Yon kofo abu fisi kufu adi no mani ye. Yon kofo na abu fisi aban no anrade normal to say the next omo pen. They did not vote for NDC and did not go and vote at all. Yon kofo abu fisi esenka when the leading party in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. A yauti omo free party. The executives near you omo NPP for you. Their job is not only to go to house and canvass for vote and yan kwa. And anyway, ye de ba beti e merkubi one ladies seven prebiasa no mo she hotels debi. And ye kwa ha ye nipa ya ko fafa ko fa show t-shirt woni sikana muko gum asenipa debi. And ye be se register akọ fan kofo aba be go register room aba create confusion e dia baye hu ye debi. Your another job is to make sure that you go and collapse. Some of the political parties are formed out of New Patriotic Party. It's simple. Jamaica say your job is to go and collapse UP. Alachamatis UP. Because they are disgruntled people from New Patriotic Party. Diplomatically approach them, jojo with them, let them know that omo party, omo mother party, any New Patriotic Party. Find a way, a nice way, nice way, jojo with them. Some of them they love the party, but number one, number two, they don't want to. Your job is to go and collapse the base. Because about 99% of them are NPP people. Say President Mahama yemani ye omusu betimi ayama na ye. So lawyer Dr. Yaobeda Samoa opodie di ye ni na e koforu dia no so timi saba NDC. Se guzitano timi saba NDC. Se Roxanne Manboa saba NDC. Obudi na betimi ayama na ye. Jamaica na wacha say I'm telling you, said the election 2028 is the most crucial election, sir. Ghana Babinya.
Okay.
Politics is about numbers. So with the egoism and the corrupt politics, you will never be able to achieve what you want to achieve. Sometimes you have to fool yourself to fool the fool that think that is fooling you.
Okay.
It is some of us, sometimes we keep quiet. It is not a matter of ABIO. Sometimes you keep quiet to save the situation.
Okay.
Go and mellow yourself. Go and talk to that people first. That should be your assignment. Bring them back to the party so that you people can set forward and go and win 2028.
Anunti enanake ebabeye se adwuma no. Asomaka ye nyina nanake asema
Nanake.
Yes.
Yes. And you can do it.
So, yeah.
It doesn't belong to Nanake, does not belong to Alan. It doesn't belong to Canada, Japan, or Ni Bawumia.
He has done so well. He has done so well from day one.
Yeah.
Want to me identify, want to me allow.
No. He can't. Never.
Yes. I mean, it was even crucial where you saw people on Mujina, you never saw.
And let me tell you something. Nana K is the only person among the people that are contesting the executive position.
Yes.
Metis will be a did not attempt that.
NC.
Say the party NDC or say NPP. Metis will be social media will be did not attempt that. Okuta personality.
Yeah.
No what or the energy to fight. He has what it takes to lure people back to his own party. You understand?
Therefore, any asha for where you ziga and some walker would tien in some ye now over more by ya. A bet me a chance the base monya vigilant because or more munya position. Ewo NPP ni munina a Canadian crop war. Any Dr. Brana Champon and crop war. And the same crop war now so Ananias or Moja, our move by the base no. And if say same crop war now Mudi Kennedy a compra kwa Japan. Ideology need Eddie. No akwa to me our Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bawumia. Menya sure says any panel ebe sabotage Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bawumia. Nemo the best no be make sure say your best man so metwetwe munipa enfamra. Me no kasa be bre na adwene esa ewo the best nim e the NPP side because sama ziga akan mi ankasa mani nya ko mienu ni miensa bi afri the best nim a omo ani ana ho enya ni bre no omo yo mo adwene say omo ku position ho no omo address the best ni ye omo ani bebo omo so no the best ni kura ye hu ba bi e befa because NPP for no ani abre amo mo ahyase e me ma Canadian crop for no position eto mo ahyase me ma Canadian crop for no position e tell say NPP ne ye omo akono etinya de so obefiri mu abedwane the base abra mu ni kapre wuni kapra also ku position ho omo na ebode se se omo twitwa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ehuhia no se we ya wini ewa Ashanti Region we ya wini ewa Greater Accra ana we so aye makai kra yanko Accra eye opani a wodi enkunim ewo ho Dr. Bernard Okoboy. Yes, me no kasai Greater Accra NPP wano anu waye chairman ewo ho. Na me no kasai wa grant interview na omo buta ne say Okoboy here no say de ntia one support Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia no ogina finfin. No one support obia ne say no onim de ntia or yes sad because yes pani a wotena fie man krawe na nka na yebu na nkarefo a no oka ho. Inso did the atamne niema na ekomu aba no no opese after election no wodi nkabom mapa ebeba MPP na mama MPP na fa ne tampa efra o grant interview e wo Wontumi a odansa mo ni station yenko tiamle
yeah minim say ebrenti yentimi nin komo nko achi ba wo ko campaign ade ba kwa ne nkofo e de ye campaign etia wo ne say won support Bawumia yesi wan so Bawumia ye ne campaign wan support no enti Wontumi ni Bawumia nya adwuma and all that me pese ho no nanu mi said oko sir Dr. Bawumia maybe yi video no hane nsema Dr. Bawumia edituja but me pese me tie free wa wanu se wabai wo be sabotage Bawumia ana wo be yen den
na dero Dr. Koboy me ni ye titi ache se doctor ye obi a me dono a me peni yi na dero me danyama se Dr. Bawumia na num o kan se Okoboy na oti ayi o emi nya kitua na Okoboy ni papa dero obi ka se ni nwa ni papa ni ma bebre na waka do ba ko no because me obi a me di doctor etanya nkitewu anopa ewia na jo se binyame na me na ase adominti doctor ye obi a me ko no fia me friend bisa permission ye bo me dia ye bie proma no na se bi politics no me be wo obi wu se ebi ohwemi a onya hwe orbe
obe kasetia ho
enti doctor wa adofo ni ntino ebi a onka se doctor ye ko campaign ampa ya nwuse midi ne chiti se ebi mu enti ene doctor Okoboy re etime but the road yen ko be ni say me call Dr. Bawumia office ko say doctor ko ye me nya penny na anu na o call first time for presidential no na me kasa ma wa me ko captain na so doctor na anu na me parliamentary candidate le jokuku pe na me di ago doctor die dem nim se mbe se me meye Greater Accra nyina di obeye eja a obe odi region obeye eduma ma ye ya ho di na abasoro ena me ka je Dr. Bawumia me hu bibi say see the last time omo mu gina emu ona omo ye regional executive so ye bi prime minister na fe die spoil me for so aka ye nyina bom na eduma na aye den because omo ko gina abako afa enti doctor me say me do na nso me ti anamo anto anamo ndi wechi everywhere say aha na me gina esa ye wi a
ebe dey so beti no maka na be adwuma
e ma doctor kra ejitu mu na me hu say kasa no start here e no ko bon pe doctor enti me kra me new Titus Global o ti no be say doctor bra o say hey doctor na wo se na me no ye do Dr. Bawumia dey na si ye me say finsi o say ne yen ko na ko kire mu ye ko no Dr. Bawumia na kasa me kache we first time me kasa me kire we o show Dr. Bawumia kache Titus Global say na party for nyina amuntie e futu a doctor dey mama abi dey sham pocket Dr. Bawumia kache say ni papa owo no aso no be free mu no oto no fubi o say politics na odi no ho ahye mu no se ni pe du e be kache wasema e ye ba kwa na menu pe e na obetimi di ayetuma na obetimi di agina so nti onhwe yesi any artisem onhwe no yi nti Dr. Bawumia kache Titus Global say okobo e na oti ano wa be kache mi dada say anamo e de ni nim nti no say no be ye no e no sadi kan ho say me constituency chairperson yoba the ofi answer na ni wa ebe oyobi a mi okobo e mi ni ye close reason about Yakasa because me did not bonk mobi bray e won ho kwan offer so bu ano e no see all ko round say meetings wo sa oba no ma me no gine mu dindin na se okobo eni ma afa e be di say sa ma me no
ebe so be wo na afa
the doctor onu rather na eye e ma Titus assurance ma na kuma
okay
na otikasa se election in avoid the kasa jidero me share party for nyina abo say awon ndi ni nyansa nyankupo de ma me no se me di bu obi na obeda ni president Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na obia odi sa ansem ni chi yese okobo say no the essay ni say edumo mu die ni no omo hia mi da aka nyansa doctor eduma de wa na obeda
obey
na sa kasa ni de ye bo yem wo ye politician ye bo yem
ya bo fesu kakra
na ye bo yem unzu kakra na wo yem sa de bi sa na agro na ide eti me doctor mi do bia be yejuma ama ye nyina ya koye nim na de Dr. Bawumia kan e fa Dr. Kobo hu enu na ye de onim a odi yejuma de mo tin nyina no
all right doc ye da say hadie ye de senior bribi menu din komo no ye problem and ye wo pa ne say Chairman Wontumi abi station for the party na party ni first station ni adwuma niti wabei aha should serve as your mouthpiece na we are ready every time be say ye be party na adwuma aboa party niti enyi wani free her any other pro NPP media houses in because
Atefo we ayo Okoboy Accra okwa won dey win here ni ebusa ne say wo na won support Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and we win national chairman yes enti regional chairman enti wo de beboa ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia timi adi nkunim because na won support oti anu yie no wa wote wo wasum Atefo yakoya nim afi yakoda sore ya I don't know minim say NPP regional election na omukọ no na minim sofu bi wadi ka ba abonte so abekeka nsem bebre do so ye fa ye frɛ no power man na waba monte so sɛ wono wodaye no ni vision mu no wahu sɛ NDC for MPs ni bebrebe ko break yes afempem mienu ne aduenu nwotwe abato no edi anim 2028 election no NDC MPs no bebre na be ko break to the sense bebre na mobra papa bia okurom ha yes omo bra no makogu ayi ho two enti ono wo so dae no de nyame yi kire ne se meba koka kire Ghana for se de MPs no bebre na mobla pa enti bebre na be kofie na wode a chaupa so ma Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia bi dwere ho am se na de na esisi wo Ghana yentim like power man
nipa me Dr. Bawumia na mi gina fidie so Sebia wate assembly efrimano na ni mono officer ye bone and the whole NPP party na mijina Kesbe Fidekasi so aka tom say so mo fa me no mo nsem bi say me tan NPP party and na me ndo wo mo na me ka tro mo plain say me do NPP from makomam fita enti so ma tibi bia fa me ho a eye bone na mijina ha me nkoto dwogu fom NPP ni bia fa ncha me na mom mijina so say NPP MPs enye get ready to parliament or mo ko parliament Omo ba parliament pa. Oh yes, MDC for bebre amese up.
No me lusu seat.
Ombe lusu seat.
Bribia no omo be ya ombe to me regain seat.
Osofo NC.
Ombe lusu pa.
Ombe lusu pa.
And bia say 110 since you betuma be 120.
Osofo Ghana for nya NDC MPs ni mu gidie sanka ombe ma ombe bo adwuma. But MPs ne disappointed.
Okay.
What I say, enti menum nsama ya meka no menka mva ma NDC and NPP nko eye both
oh come on my God,
come on my Ghana say edu baby Bawumia baba ye president ya me ba bonte be
declare we eye de ekoso wo ye my Ghana ana utie no wo so anu subscribe no like ye hwe interview we hu hia me ade bi e fa Ghana ho bia no eye na ehu hia me ye part to the sense Ghana yempanifo no mudi eso wo MPP ni NDC no bebre na adwene ye yes bebre na wutimi hu se okonya position minim se ye hwie crazy gu na adwene mo se so okwa ntimi nyanya asade bia nkwase asem enkwa na bebre na akodi ye hwe school dan a ono John Dramani mama meka so ono dia na asem akwachire omampani facha me His Excellency John Dramani mama mpa abanyama na bia mfa asem be dwa mi kom ni day school ya osisi ye ni ade ene uhwe esro ho a yese kurobi amalo shako yese community day school bia omusi ni ehwe kra adobrasi osaso dey atefo mo mfa ncha me because edina ask efu me kakra na akọ school na day school ni mu a emu nipa nyina nkra ni nyina eja school no emu nipa nyina o eja school to the sense say school ama si ye no wan fa board anka ho ana school ni so hye nwura mbaabi enti nkura no enyina ejai na nkura no kura ese ayi demonstration ye ni frafo ikoye ye se nkura yi hu yo enakura de anhwe nka no maba because who go school yi de na nia fra kura ye mfi no na wa wani tete ho e man ye too much ni enkowe nkura ne nsem o mo ka e wo Mahama day school a wo ye wan fa board anka ho na nkura ne kwa mu twa ne ade no o mo se John Mahama any education minister Haruna Idrusu so mo ama me ye bibie ne on beba be form school na dia school ikura mo kwa omunya adwuma bi anye ene asa no abefa te nkokọ na amose mbe yen amfo omungu mu nkokọ no so na mo we no ene na mo afa Ghana na mfa nya de o me yenti amala shako na ekoye eye say interview yenti enimra
President John Mahama wa mo ani amehwe school we egu iblog wa obesi wa adberu a enipa wo mba school ni egu nda mani Mahama the sense of babo a school no egu Osha, nipa wa man form 1 and form 2 4. You do 200 campu.
On say maka board na ebo hoyi. Wow. Nti classroom I was say your fan kwara mo motinam. Mo me ohwe be school ni sha boarding house. That is the only solution.
Yes sir, a vice president Nana Opokuaji myself. Omu ncha omani be show musuku na omu bia no 29 June 2016 no. Say suku ni ugu oman koye mwa.
Ghana for share video we mama oto ani a where President of Ghana John Dramani Mahama His Excellency ni e-blogger 2016 o sha say so osisi ye bakuni and where ye Adobera Community Day School I have President of Ghana now have a commission on the 2016 no asan wo free power na arawo service school kakraka ya ehwe nyina no enkure wom from form 1 to form 2 form 3 for the omawie sisi ye nu 200 me na o ka say school we egu school we community day school we egu the enti egu ni say school kakrakai ene obi ade ne baba because ekwan ye oba nso onya ba bi ma ne ba na etu ose obi amfa ne ba ma me no ka say currently said the empanyfo pa chere say form 1 for krom wo no mu 200 and form 2 form be form 3 40 something we che say school kakrakai a Ghana ya say taxpayers money wo mu egu ti me say the President of Ghana John Dramani Mahama His Excellency Adobera community one aba ha wo be bie Haruna Idrusu animu ya asema afuma ni ama amehwe school we ya egu Adobera headmaster oni head na dia na ekoso
school here schools are the then president 2016 as CA was be president Mahama we see here your friend community senior high school CB. Na the TNS facilities in there. Anka school I shall say there. You will be your classrooms, sir. A bit me afa and Kara a brought 1,000 cra.
1,000.
Yes. And so Cecilia Sha. And then maybe Braki Buntino, ama ubia nipadodo ni yese omode omomba bebe school imu. Into enrollment in a kwa na eco form. Teachers say beba ha eni intino. Se bibia mba mudia school no hwa na school ni bitumi betumi aye dan yesi ho so school fo ni. Say community day school ne de na nka adwen ne say communities na wa around ado be wura ha no. Mu nkwara ena beba ha. Now, unfortunately, they say from Krumu ha eko surrounding communities no. Eko bia ni ho ya papa.
Okay.
Until say akwara ya na adwen say ot next town kra na obi free ho no maba school da bia. Eka obebo. Na wo gina kwan ho kra ka na wonya bi. Say esan say yem pese school ni begu kra nti. Ye tene say akwara no ba na omo kire mu say ba bia o free ba no. Enya de obetimi akwa ba da bia. Na
ebetimi ka say o mu free.
Regions in the crowd, a bit quite from different regions.
Let me feel different regions.
Biane in a Ufa community wins qua, a beer more Bonteburu so a chronic doors. Any pie ready, say, or facilities now, Hana, then you bet just or beba, then so or bar, and he found no better. Fan back now, or watch him say, and ya dear, and this is classroom.
Okay,
Patron room and I want here.
It's one classroom is here.
Once I make a board in a boy.
Wow.
It's classroom. I was a fan, Karamo Motinum, and somehow, yeah, in India mono, ya convert ya, Kakrana, or mono. So if he say, regardless of situation, no, or per se, still our school, your mom, Modaha. Nti problem I want to know it's supposed to be a classroom. Na classrooms na nkasa kura bebere da ho a ye fa nya hwe. Kan ne say ye de nkotosre to honorable Minister of Education honorable Haruna Idrisu. And na the President of the Republic His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama say ontwa nanim behwe school na ode ne nindie mu no ode be si adobe wura ha. Na be boy and yes school no said their air corner there. So we trend na from 2016 I be school yetime fa nkwara 311. Okay. From 1 pe 311.
We be school na
yes. And so sabre ye can school ni nyina bomu a endru 200 impo.
I watch here for how many years?
Me 10 years na me.
80 president be see school we wa for 10 good years. And you must say.
I going to make us inquiry me my figures.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Say first batch, no me 311. I'm on first batch 2019.
Okay.
311. That's what's about 200. And that it's about last year for 800. Honorable Education Minister, we there at the Sedian near the 2 and says one man high school now, school new. Mr. President, we there wow there one out the buy, yes, sir. Baba have in my now Honorable Minister. We should be a school in a boarding house and a boarding facility. That is the only solution.
Young President, the culture any education minister, and the bearer community senior high school. Yes, Ramo. School need there. Infrastructure, modern in our but here new boarding system. Jama school no kwa na eco form. The extra say, Mama, boarding system. Said about a school, your population bit me upon and in school, and you never go so at now. A school, my no member brain, a coso, a fat, your boarding house, some, and any padu dry any has say. If your school might cry, a population and pay and do 180, Form 1 and Form 2. A son boarding house, I any has say. Send pano cry on your school, no, I has say, Nasa or my maid the neighbor. On your do her know who's a boarding house in has say. Is that a boarding house in has no pre-transfer the money by now covered before. And now, quite so yet boarding house in the hand, Mr. Akoye Day School in Sino. The pano for a chitri nearby, a quine in Sadis of Famoto. Moto no so for Baby Hanano when you now say in foot running a day, this or copy baby and who ya and son of a cyber class, my best idea. When I know my air house school, no, it's a best a vice president, Jenana Okokwaji myself. Omuncho mani be show musuku na omusi no 20 omubia no 29 June 2016 no. Se suku
atiefo wa wuhwe bi wa hu Ghana empanifo ablabo omo ne ha. Tu ye NPP ni NDC ni ekasa na abagiginam ni ade a wan kasa na nyame atua uka because we ba bi obi ko school na we ba bi empanifo 27 enya blantie ne koye say interview ma ne ba bonte ni ade a wo ye edi na he still na obi antu ho ana obi amfio chese obi amfo obi anya hwew enti akra we ti ha na anifrafo da bia no anam de be ye me story no osako we video we a o ko school na be dey now be ma dada ne so o meje tofe kro de be kwa akoche e de akwa akoje because hu se empanifo ne mfa bibia anya ayi enti na nkra Ghana mabunu nyina adwaman kwa no because wo hwe panimu bia sabe manimu a mo hu Ghana fo mpanifo ne binyansa wonu akra ne hu ne se ye be ma ne chance because hu se empanifo ne nyina abayifo an wontimi trans se se abayifo nyina hu ansa no wasa ko school life kura be biti no tie ne abiti na wo hya se no aye ne ho de obeye enti eta se Ghana na ne etete tie aye se sami jemfi akoboka ne brofo wa twi kura wanka bi mo sori na mo ye campaign mo ne nam dwom eni ade se mo brofo ya mo kan mo ti dwom be da ate ase shekotu wotu o panty e sha okura no o box e sha Ghana fo ne toma na kokoto aso aboka da bia maka se MPP ni NDC ana agye mo omoko enti media da bia migina se de MPP fo kan se yesa kasa media video nka eyesa nka MPP fo ba ye leno eni ya de camera to so ne ye bona chima because won to atade won to aduane won to bibia made ni bibia ka se odam ni ade nyina ye de man ye de se ayi ne man na ye de sa de ni nyina man no enti se ya mpasa kwa loss wa yira gold wa yisika sa masa esenki MPP fo ba omule no bona chima nanka ye nyansasu ade ma empanifo ni bia sikadie na ye omo de no eso wonu ankasa babonten aba be yi ano se baabi a IMF kire se eye gold board abokan o ka kire afanyoma aka enra eni afanyoma aka sunye ize be gina simpie so ni apaso eni enye ize samija mfia diska ade achiye samija mfi so aba be konka yentie ni nsema awaka obusa eye minority leader afanyoma aka se ehifa ana se sika na awokan IMF for kire se gold board either scan.
Their position has now conveniently changed from the old false narrative that the gold board made losses to the new false narrative, which is that the gold board is responsible for losses incurred by the Bank of Ghana under the domestic gold purchase program. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing could be further from the truth. First, nowhere in the under-referenced IMF reports is gold board accused by the IMF as having caused the losses reported to have been incurred by the Bank of Ghana under the domestic gold purchase program. I challenge Afenyomakin to point to any page, paragraph, sentence, phrase or punctuation mark in the said reference reports of the IMF where the gold board was accused by the IMF as the entity responsible for losses incurred by the Bank of Ghana. In summary, ladies and gentlemen, what the IMF report states is that Bank of Ghana incurred losses through the sale of gold under its domestic gold purchase program of $400 million in the year 2024 and $1.7 billion in the year 2025, and that the 2025 loss of $1.7 billion was as a result of, I'm quoting the IMF verbatim, the scaling up of the domestic gold purchase program, not incompetence or mismanagement. According to the IMF, that loss was as a result of the scaling up, the expansion of the program. The IMF also stated that these accounting losses partly reflect valuation effects. In particularizing what the IMF considers to be components of this loss, the IMF listed three things, which included fees paid to the gold board, under the domestic gold purchase program. This is the true context within which the name of the gold board featured relative to losses under the DGPP in that reference IMF reports. The gold board, the Afenyo Markin says that the gold board has sold gold and made losses, and that no one should sell gold and make losses. When the tone gold boka says those who recorded $400 million loss under domestic gold purchase program in 2024, according to the IMF they are quoting. And this is also coming from the same people under whose tenure another state institution, MEF, implemented the gold purchase program and recorded losses to the tune of over $90 million. Today, they want to give us lectures on gold trading. Ladies and gentlemen, I have news for them. We will not take moral lessons from the brothel. Then number two, they say, why has the Bank of Ghana pulled out of financing the gold board if gold board is not making losses? Number one, the Bank of Ghana has not pulled out from anything. The NPP government decided that it will run a program called Domestic Gold Purchase Program, which will be managed by the Bank of Ghana. And they designed that program in a certain way, which I will talk about it. President Mahama promised to reset Ghana, including the gold trade sector. And his reset is the gold board. The act has been passed and the gold board is ready for takeoff. And so this new gold board model, as envisioned under the Gold Board Act, is not anchored on Bank of Ghana financing gold board. The gold board has been given the powers under Section 18 of the Gold Board Act by Parliament to raise money for itself from the financial markets. And so if the gold board wants to assert that statutory mandate, and for that matter, the Bank of Ghana has to end what it was doing under the domestic gold purchase program, you don't look at that and say, oh, that means gold board was doing something wrong. I can tell you that as we speak, the IMF and the Bank of Ghana are all engaging gold board that they still want to be our fiscal agents under the gold board model, where they will be raising money for us as an intermediary. It is the gold board that is rather saying, no, we will do it ourselves. So that claim is not true. And then you hear him say that
Sami Jenfi Enrada Edom Kuma Womra Shebedwafie Alexander Afenyo Markins Mino Kasai obeye press conference Endra and Sami Jenfi Ababi ya no senya no kre say good board ILS ka bi etesa IMF ba bia ni ho a wa kire say good board ILS ka ese mi nyina moto mfamfiri so nkoi etefo comment abase no Williams Kofi said there was say what we was say okay ma menka ne twi ewo mu Williams say omode de omo pa ne say nyame ya adom a Kennedy akompre kwa Japan obubehu so da ballot paper ne so wo mo de omo pa no se nyame ya adoma 2028 afempim yenu ne aduenu nwotwe election no de omo pa ne se ombehu se Kennedy eka ho bi eno ana omo pa risa said dey was it baseless base oh ade ono omo want to kwana dan George said dey was it the base job okay was it base dey adwuma nko a okay yadamase was it biaba was it the base nie Kennedy nie okay power nie align nie okay yada ase nkrofo dwane no okay bi wo hope say na mepe no omo hope say no Bella said ye was say the base reaper oh ade na okasa da bi enye wi ayi munya sa ade na ye we said ye Grand George said ye was say NPP a good fake party ya na no din okay ya da mu nyina mase therefore kwadwo fa we to so banche ne to so na ya na mewra ho to the sense me ankasa ya di kwia yenye wo dem anu mo de minim de ya amfa kwia na tete no I don't know ebia na on de ofiri ba bi na bia dada ba ne wo mo ne ade minim obi ani ade na therefore hwe banche pa ya hye kwia ni o akwahye na obi a wo sika kakra saadi we na ya na mihu se yesi obi eye politician wakodi sika metia na makuma ya me yasa na medwene ho na me ntia ase se obi beto banchiwe minimu ne price se obi betimi ama me banche price a enti sikani na kwa akoto banchi no wakokoto ye ne banchi ne kura tin se enuru 5 million banchi yesi wo enuru 5 million ana kwabrane atimi akoto na adwembo se de osi hye maame na afuo ne ya ne dia no ne na akura ya ne ya watimi ato banchifuo ani ye koto de abakuro kasiem ababaye banche ni nyina 5 million hwe banche no 5 million senior omwame 5 million sika o ana banche wura na ede na wo hye banche ne sika ni hye banche ne hwe wa sha mama me ne da so kasa so still was one hwe ya wonto so mama me ne si wonidi ti banche we nyina ene ba ne ba ba mu ne ba hu se awudifo de die so because wo product we mu nyina mama ne jai we nyina gu e be prokwa obi ani wa wo beto etike wo factory bi wo kromu a ene mpanifo atimi say 24 den marketing 24 hour economy o say so dey yo modi ba yi ebe ha ya adwiri ya adane ntokwa nkrofo okun entinka maami banki tientimi nya factory bia wo kromu ase ya sabe nkrofo beto na we atimi ache musori amudi empanifo wo Ghana mudi banche say ayi ho akra na didi mudi fufuo say ayi emfui yes Ghana empanifo ni bi mudi fufuo say emfui eti munni nyansa say sabe saadi we mubetimi aye factory na ache ye to banche we nyina 5 million na kuani ne na akra ye ne ya ni eni factory bia ye de banche beguo amana che mama ni papa so mna abaifo abonsamfo mo seda oh Ghana dear oh dabi nenti wo sika kakranti wakosha banche we nyina 5 million na banche ne soro dia ne kura ye ma me no mo bro awrade hwakuyafo na nye easy we anya da ya awrade hu ni pamobo because Ghana ne serious just say what Ghana on what ya na wo dwene wo Ghana kuma we na ya na NDC for betina so no mu di watem NPP ba no mu di watem me the base for crowd me no mu ni asem because obi anu wa Ghana sika kodi ne ho to anu wo kwaka na asem so wa ya odai na momu eya de ye mahiwo the base ni mu ne say eya no mu sabotage wo mo ho no ena ya na eme ya sam makase otibonsu so so eden no pani na odi ani mu no said the Ghana for amini NPP ni NDC so omonya papa our the party we yaba no say 2028 said we be dia beto no say Kennedy tin na so na mudin se hunu na mo de yasa na Kennedy mo na mo se Kennedy ba na ankwaya mpa mo na mo se mo ne na di nkobo ankwaya mpa 2028 se kan ya nkrofo de bedwa gu mo so no cause Ghana for na ye fed up omo abre NPP fa banche ne to so mesraw ade banche ne wo dia fa to so where ye free so ayempon atefo ye kwa yemfa say ne NDC for de obenya omo wo studio ti wo ye na production team ni na NDC for frefra ti wo ba nya we kasa nko abe kasa bebre no hu party omo fifra omo be dwane ye na wo ya na omo amo akasa na wo ye NDC a mesomesa me ye NDC ye NDC ye can't nyansa sam de chirawo no wo ye free so enti wo bonsa production na adane me kasa bebre eno ayi be ne wo kwakaso ana ayasem atefo ye mfa nyame enyamu nyina na saa na te sadia nyame otutu ni na yi wonu ane na pesia ana obo na pesia na bonsam di kobi ebe huhu ahu pebi adi no saa na abenya bi wo studio bi abeko bia disi moja frefran so mkwaji disika wo hia wo ye story abo ni ye free so ya ni ye ni se ni ye sesebo so wo ye de ya wo ni omo ane be ye adwuma kwantimi nye ne anum ba yo ti radio so abonsa ni adum no hunu ade ya so wo cassette station wo cassette o mampani MPP so ba no omo aye bi the same tinti o man de na atu obi man so na nyame adum na wasundue kakra na betia ya adwuma kakra ama abusua ne wayi na betena ga na ha de ne danta wa wasene ma wa hu bra ya bre wa ha school ni ko school asida bi ene demonstration e kwaso no ma me ko school na akoye dai ni friend ni kura ya amoa no na me a me na ne me nsa nyina wo ma me tram ba bi ne obi demonstration into obi aja school atena fie go hu se Ghana for company for na ya mutumi mfanso so kase yoko ya mfa omonwom ne nto aso yenko kwadwo eka production team ne ho saa so na 7 eso ka production team nana yaw eka ho champion jezi enso mi co-host o ka production ne ho ana afi ene ne nua afefe pa mo yata ne omo ho fepa ye ne ono omo kope ma de aye no benya biaja yenko yemfa NDC nyom no enwum ye bo se de o se nye de o ye di ja NDC fo MPP fo na akoyaba se mo bone amadie ni ade ana omo de aye nwum mu amuntie na mo nsesa mo adwene na mo sesa Ghana be ye yam ye nyina afa yentampa fra me di nana ka edua yemfa nsi akina Yede another edition of Ghana Puntuo Ebebrel. Bye bye.
Visionless, endless government, settings are banned. NDC concert party, reality show are banned. 419 are banned. Kurasi 4 are banned. Visionless, endless government, settings are banned. NDC concert party, reality show are banned. Ghanaians are demanding you get to work. Ghanaians are demanding you get to work. Nanso dumaka krabi, yemman penkoso, enya kasane.